have been given the tick of approval. So Isabel Kelly, Jess Sturgis and Taryn Aitken are all playing. Alana, Jess Sturgis coming off the bench though, as opposed to starting in the centres. Does that surprise you, or you think it's pretty safe, just use her when and if they need?
Yeah, I think so. Look, it's a worry for the Knights having that impact of Jess Sturgis off the bench, without a doubt. But I'm not sure that she's 100%.
Welcome back to Nine's Wide World of Sports. It is time for semi-final number 2 in the NRLW, live from Allianz Stadium. It is the Newcastle Knights, the two-time defending premiers, up against a star-studded Roosters lineup. Your commentary team for this one, Ruan Sims, Andrew Johns and Brenton Speed.
Thank you, Emma. For the right to take on Cronulla in next week's grand final. Isabel Kelly, what a remarkable turnaround for her. Dislocated elbow, cleared of a fracture. She leads out the Roosters again at Allianz Stadium. So at Allianz Stadium, it's the Knights, the two-time defending champs, against the Roosters for the right to face Cronulla in the 2024 grand final. And Millie Elliott brings it back against the club she won a grand final with. Adjustments may need to be made by the likes of Fressard and Bremner next time Southwell was on kicking duty.
Well, it was definitely the last. You could see where she was angling it. They need to drop back a little bit more there. But look at this run, Kelleher. This is what's worried me so far. The Knights' ruck has been fractured a number of times.
Kelly had to fend off Higgins, but stuck the tackle in company with Predabon. Aiken looking sprightly. Kernick is through and keeps it alive for Bremner. Higgins couldn't take it away one-on-one. Newcastle on the back foot, still getting their line set here. Aiken over the top, and Bridie Parker in the corner. The 6 on her back, playing on the right wing, and the Roosters rewarded for a sensational start here.
Yeah, rushing defence. The premeditated pass over the top. The wingers. Harvey Norman replay. 4 attackers on 3. Goes to the line. My Knights hat on. It's gone forward a metre. But anyway, play on. A nice ball here over the top. Saw the rushing defence. Beautiful pass on the outside.
Yeah, Bridie Parker finished it off well, but out of the hands. I'm with you, Joey. It didn't look kosher, but the touchy was in line with it.
Just needs some more support around the ball. Back waiting for the big play.
Jessie Southwell, 19 years of age, two-time Premiership player already for Newcastle. Commonwealth Games gold medalist in rugby sevens as well. Upton creative. Albert Jones stopped by Kelly. Great chance for the Knights to respond here to that early try to the Roosters. From side to side they go. Clydesdale with the footwork. How's that for a move? And no one able to run off her. Georgia Roach fires it back to Romanak. And she'll play it on the last here. Higgins back into the 9. Roach, Georgia Roach is through the tackle, beats a couple, and the Englishwoman hits back.
I tell you what, they enjoyed this possession after that knock on, and they did very, very well to maintain the pressure. It's hard through it, but the lead up was what was most important. See here, show and go, one-on-one with her opposite half. She does very well here, does Georgia Roach.
Gone 4 on the right, up against 3 defenders. No, they've gone to Kelly. They've gone to the 2 attackers and 3 defenders.
Elliott almost over the try line, but held up. Davis, and over is she. Keely Davis for the Roosters gets through Higgins, and the home team lead again.
Well, we've discussed this sort of from the top. I think the first set of defence the Knights had were very good, and then after that, their fractured ruck was just on show, flooding through those gaps. We see here was a great lead-up play by Millie Elliott on the Harvey Norman replay. Just this work by Keely Davis. You can just see Upton shoots up there to try and shut down that threat of Amber Hall.
72% with the boot throughout the year for Jocelyn Kelleher. Makes it a 6-point lead.
Amongst the boys, there's been 4 or 5 who've played at NRL. Lehigh's the latest.
Another couple coming through school as well. One in high school, one in primary school. There'll be Hopoatis to come for a little while yet. Will just won a grand final with Narrowena as well.
Oh, is he playing locally?
Yeah.
Good on you, Will.
Playing in the halfback role. And that comp a couple of weeks ago.
That's a big halfback.
Midway through the count, you can see the options for Davis. Fires it back to Kelleher. Bremner's wrapping around, and that was the target. Sammy Bremner, what a move! The Roosters score, and Sammy Bremner, is she on her way to a grand final here?
This was just really nice movement. We'll see on the Harvey Norman replay. They allow, I think it's Joss Kelleher, they don't get up on her too much. They give her a little bit of space. See how they're moving laterally there, the Knights. And all she does is engages a second rower, and then Sammy Bremner does very well to stay up on her inside there. Doesn't present on the outside. Nice little play there by the Roosters.
A smart play, Bremner.
In 2022, ahead of the likes of Ivania Politi and Tonegata, who are part of the 17, and Kelleher adds the extras again. They won that 2021 comp, and the grand final was played up at Redcliffe. The Roosters against the Dragons. Trying to reach their 4th grand final and potentially win one at a core stadium. Remember, the Sharks are into the grand final. There's Ben Jeffries. Tough watch for him right now. Coach of Newcastle. Bremner again, big hole. Sammy's got a double. Oh, what a finish to the half. And everyone loves Sammy Bremner.
Well, Joey spoke about this not long ago. They'd love to get another try before half-time, and they do exactly that. We've seen in the lead-up some defenders clocking off through the middle. I think Maynard was left on the ground behind this on the Harvey Norman replay. Taryn Aiken, this is a lovely worked play. You see the second rower drops under, and then when that inside defender clocks onto her, Sammy Bremner takes that space. And yet again, she's in the right place at the right time. Bremner, I'm sure that voice will be screaming for the footy in those occasions.
Flying. Mika Upton didn't get near Sammy. Just watch the acceleration here and gets in the clear. Just absolutely burns Tamika on the outside. Big half time coming up for the Knights. Ben Jeffries, the coach, is going to make them believe.
And believe has been their key word. Ted Lasso and all that. They'll need to find plenty of it. What a whirlwind finish it has been to this half for the home team at Allianz. And Kelleher squeezes it home for a half-time scoreline of 22 points to 4 in favour of the Roosters over the Knights. Welcome back to Allianz. Second half about to get underway here. The Roosters with a commanding lead as they look to join Cronulla in next week's grand final at a core stadium.
Good last-ditch tackle by Shanice Parker. They had the numbers there, the Roosters.
2 more plays here. Hopewadi trying to bounce through a hole. Ball comes loose and it was stripped out again with 2 in the tackle. Do you take the 2 when you're leading by 18 here? Kelleher going through her routine. Going to make that margin 20 points, and she does so. Behind Hannah Southwell here. Tamika gets it and is through. Upton, and Bremner makes the try saver. What a game she's playing. And gets involved again. Albert Jones. Papali'i to find Aiken.
That's good.
Kick dabbed in behind and left behind. And is it grounded by the Knights or alive for another try?
It's ground downward pressure for sure. Hands there.
Where's the torso start, Joey?
Oh, I don't know.
The ball initially goes through the hand and is knocked on. The ball is then forced in goal by the torso for a grounding. We have a decision.
He got there in the end. Matty Nguyen working overtime back in the bunker today.
Yeah, absolutely. Still a drop kick.
Interesting to see what team the Gillaroos wind up selecting for those Pacific Championships. Who's going to be in those key roles? Tamika Upton, regarded as the best player in the game, moves it on to Georgia Roach and then Abigail Roach.
There's also a PM's team too, Joey.
Oh, is there? Going to PNG?
Yep.
Kittler coaching the men's team.
We had Lockie Galvin on this morning on the footy show.
He was good.
He was good, wasn't he?
Here's Upton, opens up the space, and Eva McEwen has her first try in the NRLW.
Yeah, we spoke about being the best player in the world, Tamika Upton. Watch the way she gets the ball here and straightens the attack and then pulls the defender. Harvey Norman replay, watch Tamika Upton here. We'll go to the line, straighten, pull the defender and play short. That is as good as it gets. You won't see better ball playing there. This is the key. Get her a bit wider. Bigger spaces out wide. This will show it perfect. Watch. Into the line. Holds it up. That is amazing play.
Joey, the second time we've seen Jessie Southwell pass to Tamika Upton. The first led to that penalty. They challenged the knock-on or the ball into touch. And then the second one led to points.
Get field position. Let your best players play together. Oh, yeah, she's got it.
Of course, they won the Tasha Gale as well with their star-studded.
Future is bright in the South Coast.
Here we go.
Field goal.
A little bit of field goal practice for next week. And it's nailed.
How good's that?
Taryn Aiken can do it all.
Don't have the black dot. It's an area of the game which has really improved this year, is the kicking game in the NRLW. Really improved the goal kicking.
Surface has been tremendous here at Allianz today, which has had its criticism throughout the year. Great read by Parker to claim the intercept. And this will be the final set for Newcastle in the 2024 season. And they claim a consolation. Abigail Roach trying the in and away on Parker.
She's been incredible. She gets the ball.
Takes her up over 100 metres run. Georgia Roach finding Southwell. Higgins able to roll off the back of Hannah.
Once again, no support. No support around the dummy half.
Davis gives away the penalty.
On the mark, give it 10. He's 10.
Higgins entitled to the quick tap and scores the consolation try. And there's zero celebration, understandably, for Newcastle.
Yeah, worked hard today defensively. Olivia Higgins got the penalty. Harvey Norman replay. It's outside the 10. Tap and go. Roosters players on their heel.
Siren has sounded. Jessie Southwell adds the 2. But it will be the Sydney Roosters against the Cronulla Sharks in the NRLW Grand Final of 2024. John Strange and the Roosters there again for the 4th time. The Tricolours will be there on the final day of the season.